The fact that Karnataka has seen a lot of political uncertainty, volatility over the last several years.
Yeah, because as you know, the BJP, everything has not been hunky-dory. BJP was in power, Yadurappa was removed, and there is another person was put in. The only consideration was if you are removing a Lingayat, we have to put another Lingayat. The discussion was not who is the most competent man to be in that job. So there is already there is a sheen that has gone off BJP because of the way the government got changed, and there is nothing much to speak of between Janata Dal and Congress also, because I think there was a statement that was made that during the last 4 terms, if you vote for Janata, I think Mr. Amit Shah made that, if you vote for Janata, it means you vote for Congress. But in fact, the BJP was, I think, also in bed with Janata Dal. Am I right, Gopal? They had formed BJP and Janata Dal formed a government together, and the government fell. So right today, there are 3 parties. The predictions are that nothing may gain majority, but there are a lot of talk that the Congress, after the Bharat Jodo Yatra of Rahul Gandhi, may come back to power, but I'm not very certain, because whether you agree with Amit Shah and Modi or not, you can't be a political leader if you are not resolved to win. Like in the army, the army, which is the army that wins? The army that is resolved to win. That means you're ready to die. So you don't find that vigor and rigor in Congress. That you want Rahul Gandhi to say, "I'm going to win," and the Bharat Jodo Yatra was a fantastic call to unite the country and bring in communal harmony. But he missed the Gujarat elections. He missed the Himachal election. He should have planned and gone to Gujarat. I mean, how can you be a political leader not with a touch of madness and obsessed to win? Why will a party follow you? And he skipped Gujarat, where they already had a good talent.
I see Capt Gopinath is frustrated with both parties and frustrated immensely, which is.
But I'm not. I'm frustrated like all of us are. But you have to be involved in doing what you can.
How is Karnataka doing from a industry and manufacturing perspective? There are 2 takes on this. One is if you look at the FDI numbers, Karnataka investment is still very robust. The other is there are a lot of new greenfield projects are actually moving away to other states, including to Telangana, some to Gujarat, others to Tamil Nadu, and that Karnataka is losing out.
Yeah, I think, let me come to that topic. I think, see, the greatest thing about Bangalore is its cosmopolitan, free and enterprise outlook. There's a huge talent pool here, which started, thanks to Nehru actually, because all these institutions were set up during Nehru's time. And after that, successive governments, including the present government, Mr. Modi, though you may criticize him for many things, he pushed Digital India, for example. There's massive infrastructure going on at the national highway level. But Bangalore, our successive government, everybody is coming to Bangalore, whether it's Narayan Murthy or myself or Kiran. We are coming to Bangalore because, there is a dream, the dream that you can build a future here. You can see construction labor which is coming here, small entrepreneurs. You go to any nook and corner of Bangalore, the population is on these. You have the migrant population. You have a lot of people from Northeast, from Assam, from Bihar. In fact, in my own company, the cooks are from Bihar, the security guards from Assam. In every apartment, in every house, there's a huge, that is a sign of a vibrant economy, that migrants are moving here. The migrants come here because it is a state which is tolerant. And it's a state where in spite of everything, there is bonhomie and there is generosity of spirit, The Kannadigas are not intolerant, violent people, because all our great Vachanakars and all our great sages were of that reformers. But I think what has happened now for Bangalore is that, in spite of all that, because the lack of talent in other cities, like Bombay was more, could say, against immigrants. You know, Bangalore, for example, they ruined it for some time when Shiv Sena was in power, though they're now in bed with BJP. And Karnataka has that ecosystem on the intellectual side, on the tolerance side. But I think of late, I think even Kerem Marzumdar wrote about it, there's huge, there's a communal pot that is constantly being stirred. You know, it could be all in this issue. I mean, how far can you go back in the past? If you say, on the one hand, they say all Muslims are Indians, our cousins, right? Our brothers and sisters who are converted. But how far will you go back in history, right? How far will you go back? Because every day we are having some communal violence in this. Then by the same token, can the Dalits now attack the Brahmins and the Kshatriyas because there was injustice of caste injustice? The worst caste injustice is against the Dalits, untouchability. Can they now go back and take revenge? The class of the Naxals, that is a class war, that's not a caste war, which is, can the Naxals now go back and kill all the rich people or the landed people? You can't go back. We have to live forward. And as Nelson Mandela said, that the funny thing is that if you drink poison, you think you're going to kill the enemy. You know, resentment is like drinking poison, thinking it will kill the enemy. So we have to rise above that. So I think Bangalore needs two things. Immediately, communal harmony. We had to get all the communities together, all the castes together. And you can see it, Bangalore is bursting and more people will come. Not only from other parts of Karnataka and the rest of the world, more people are coming here from rest of Karnataka. If you see all the construction labor, they're from North Karnataka because there's a lot of drought there, a lot of poverty there. So more people are going to pour into Bangalore. And the city is bursting at the seams, so infrastructure has collapsed. So it is not just now, work is going on, but it's very slow. It's taken 20 years to build the metro. In every other country, of course, you say don't compare to China. Then you say don't compare to Germany. Why not? We should compare ourselves to China. If you are saying a chest-beating nationalism, we should see what is happening in China. Just yesterday I read that in China, they have already become the largest automobile consumers of the world, beating America. And they have stopped looking for foreign cars. In China now, more electric cars are bought by the Chinese, which are Chinese made. They're no longer looking at Tesla because they're building better cars, and they're also supplying the electrical components to the rest of the world. So we are going to create that kind of ambitions, and that cannot be possible if the Bangalore infrastructure continues to what it is, because I know it's become an oven now. The whole city is dug up, there's a garbage problem, there's a water problem. So it has been done on a war footing. Whichever party comes to power, they have to unite and be the chief minister for all communities and build infrastructure. You know, as they said, America did not build roads, the roads built America. So we need to do it and save Bangalore from choking in its own garbage and filth and debris.
I love your passion and the kind of energy that you're trying to bring as an active citizen in politics and in society. Thank you so much, Captain Gopinath, for joining us and sharing your views on what's wrong with the way our politics is being run and what potentially could be done to try and fix some of that. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Can we have a warm round of applause, please? Thank you.